Hey, welcome back. What we're going to do today is replace the headlight bulbs. I had the low beam go out and I have to replace them both because generally if one goes out, another one will shortly. The headlight bulb that went out was the driver's side low beam. In order to get to the headlight bulb, starting on the driver's side first, which is the most difficult one, looks like, I need to remove this resonator piece. It's held on by 2 bolts, and I need to remove this body ground 1 bolt there. So there's a bolt back here and one up under here. Needs to be done to get the resonator loose. And start by removing the ground strap. I'm using 1/4-inch tools, and this is a 10 millimeter. If anybody's curious, these are on here with 8.7 foot-pounds according to the shop manual. I'm wearing gloves today because I don't want to touch the bulbs with my grubby hands. Okay, the ground strap is loose and positioned out of the way. I'm using a 1/4-inch ratchet with a adapter because I didn't have enough extensions, so I went to 3/8 drive extensions. I have another 10 millimeter bolt and a 1/4-inch ratchet with a regular 1/4-inch extension. This one was long enough to fit right down in there, and you can see the bolt that has to go on right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take that one loose. Okay, now just pull the looks like the rubber hose piece off of there. What the shop manual failed to point out was this box here does not want to come out because it hits the fuse relay box. Now there's 3 bolts holding this on that I can see, 2 back underneath there and 1 right here that I have the wrench on. It looks like a mechanic's choice here. Do I remove the fuse box, put it out of the way, or do I come down here and remove the battery? There's like a bolt I loosen here to get the clamp loose, and then I have 1, 2 that are easy to get to. So I think what I'm going to do is write down my radio code, because once you remove the battery you lose the code to your radio and it won't work unless you have it. I'm going to go ahead and remove the battery, see if I can get this out without having to touch the fuse relay box. I really don't like moving electrical lines around if I don't have to, because if you just happen to move a connection that is not soldered in perfectly and it happens to break just a little bit, then you have an intermittent trouble problem. Not saying that that would happen. You could go ahead and probably remove this and not have to worry about a thing, but to me the battery seems the easiest way to go, so I'm going to go ahead and take the battery out. If you don't know how to remove your battery, I do have a video on battery replacement for this that I've done. Get the battery tray out of there. Actually, to be honest with you, yeah, I don't really believe I have to remove this piece because it is biting me, and I think I can actually see the headlight bulb 3-prong connector right down through there and reach around and maybe get to it. Alrighty, I believe I can maybe reach around down here. 3-prong connector just pulls off. Nothing sinister about it that I noticed. Okay, I need to remove the rubber cover, then pull the retaining spring away from the bulb, and then remove the bulb. And then installation is the reverse. Rubber covers can be problematic, it looks like. It fits over the cover. Actually fits over the bulb. There's arrows on, where are they? There's an arrow right there on top. It says top. So you know which way the cover goes on. Well, I just pushed in on it and it popped off. And out she comes. Positioning the new bulb in. 3 tabs. I believe it aligns. Big tab at the top. Don't know for sure. I wore gloves for this, so yeah, that seems to be it. Now, what do we do with this spring? I don't know if anybody else can see that either. Need to put this rubber piece back on, and it fits over the end of the bulb. Okay. Moving over to the passenger side, it looks to be a lot easier to get to. Pull the plug, 3-prong plug. This is labeled top. They give you a tab here to, I guess, get yourself started. I don't know. There is the metal clamp, and it just looks like it pulls back and then pops off. This little prong right there at the end just holds against right in there, looks like. So we'll just pull it out of the way. Now this passenger side bulb was good. Let's see if I can get it out. Yeah, no problem. Back in with the new bulb. And the hold down clamp. That's in there. Rubber cover with the up position. Up there. Goes back on a lot easier to come off. You see my guinea's starting to make noise now. It's a guinea fowl. Best watchbirds a person can have. It's like a guard dog. She's wanting me to give her something. Connection back on. Good and solid. Okay, those are the headlight bulbs replaced on this 2003 Honda Element. Looks like a little trouble on the driver's side you have to go through, but it's It's well worth knowing you got new headlight bulbs and a job done well. Okay, I'm to the point to where I'm ready to put everything back together. You saw how it came loose, so I don't believe need to show you how it goes back together. By the way, the bolts in this resonator, they seem to stay with the resonator. I was worried they might fall out, and probably be easy to find once they did, but they did seem to stay with the resonator. So I chose to pull the battery. Somebody else might want to try doing the box over there, but the whole idea is just to get to the bulb, and if you got enough room to work around in there, I think that pulling the battery might be the easiest way. Until the next video, Cars, Trucks, and Detours, aka Steve AZ711, saying, get in here. Bye for now, guys, gals.